Hello 8th standard students, welcome back to our channel Vidyarthi. Today we will discuss about the topic direct and inverse variation. What is variation? If the values of two quantities are related in such a way that a change in one results in the corresponding change in the other, then the quantities are said to be in variation. So, if the values of two quantities are related in such a way that a change in one quantity results in the corresponding change in the other quantity, then the quantities are said to be in variation. Now, there are two types of variation, that is direct variation and inverse variation. Now, today we will discuss about a direct variation. What is direct variation? If two quantities are related in such a way that the increase in one quantity results in the corresponding increase in the other and vice versa, then such a variation is called a direct variation. Okay? So, if one quantity is increasing, then the other quantity also it increases, then it is direct. If one quantity is decreasing, the other quantity also it will decrease. So, increase, increase, decrease, decrease, then it is direct variation. Now, two quantities x and y. If you think that two quantities are, one is x, the other is y, they are said to be in direct variation if x and y increase or decrease together in such a way that x by y remains a constant and it is always positive. The constant is always positive. So, the formula for a direct variation, what is it? For direct variation, x by y is equal to k, that is a constant. X and y are two quantities and they vary in such a way that it is a direct variation. Then x by y is always a constant. तो ये फॉर्मूला हमेशा याद रखने का है. For direct variation, the formula is x by y is equal to k, that means a constant. Okay. So, that is the introduction about the direct variation. Now, we will understand the examples. So, example P and the first. Find P and Q in the following table if x and y vary directly. अभी इधर x and y दिया है and already they have told it is varying directly, that is direct variation, and इधर p and q दिया है, उसका value find out करने का है. So, already when it is mentioned, you will write for direct variation. What is the formula we have told? For direct variation, x by y is equal to k. Now, x is 5, y is 8. So, where both are given, x and y, you write that. And in the next column, it is p by 32. Now, find out the value of p. That is 5 into 32 is equal to 8 into p. So, p is equal to 5 into 32 upon 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 fours are 32. So, p is equal to 5 fours are 20. So, you got the value of p. Now, to find out q, जहाँ एक्स वाई दिया है यही कॉलम के नंबर्स लेने का है. सो 5 by 8 is equal to, take the third column, 10 by q. Now the same method, 5 into Q is equal to 8 into 10. Q is equal to 8 into 10 upon 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. Q is equal to 8 twos are 16. So you got P and Q values. Hope you understood. Now coming to the question number 2. Verify whether X and Y, they vary directly with each other, and if so, find K. जो X and Y जो भी दिया है ये values, are they in direct variation? You have to verify. अगर है डायरेक्ट वेरिएशन में है तो उनका कांस्टेंट K कितना है. तो if it is the direct variation, so if X and Y vary directly, what is the formula? X by Y should be equal to K. Now find out for each. So first X by Y is 2 by 6, first column का. 2 ones are 2 threes are, तो अभी मिला आपको 1 by 3. अभी सेकेंड कॉलम का देखो 3 by 9. 3 ones are 3 threes are, 1 by 3. तो ये भी 1 by 3 मिला के. अभी थर्ड कॉलम का 5 by 17. ये सिंप्लीफाई नहीं कर सकते हैं, इट विल बी 5 by 17. सेम टेबल में नहीं है ना. नाउ 6 and 20, 6 by 20. कौन सा टेबल? 2. 2 threes are 6, 2 tens are 20. So you got 3 by 10. Now are they equal? See, it should be equal. First and second, yes, but third, fourth, they are not. So that means 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3, but here it is not equal to 5 by 17 and not equal to 3 by 10. That means X and Y do not vary directly. Why? As X by Y is not equal to K. So whatever given in the table, they are not in direct variation. Why? Because X by Y is not equal to K. Hope everyone understood, isn't it? Now coming to the example 3. Example 3. The cost of 6 mineral water bottles is 90. How many water bottles can be bought for rupees 225? It is a word problem. पहले understand करो. हमेशा याद रखो number of some quantity, some item and the cost. Every time it is a direct variation. एक चॉकलेट का 10 रुपए, 5 चॉकलेट का कितना? 50. So number of the chocolates, when you increase, the cost also automatically increases. So like that only here also, cost of 6 mineral water bottles is 90. And how many mineral water bottles can be bought for rupees 225? मतलब ये टेबल बनाओ, फिर फर्स्ट क्या लिखेंगे? नंबर ऑफ मिनरल वाटर बॉटल्स और नीचे कॉस्ट इन रुपीज. और फर्स्ट कॉलम दिस इज एक्स एंड वाई है ना. हमेशा हम लिखने के वक्त ऊपर का एक्स है, नीचे का वाई है. तो इधर स्टेटमेंट के हिसाब से 6 मिनरल वाटर बॉटल्स कॉस्ट 90 रुपीज. 6 बॉटल के लिए 90 रुपीज, तो 225 रुपीज में कितने वाटर बॉटल्स? सो कितने वाटर बॉटल ऊपर का, तो x इधर डालो. So cost के सामने cost, number of bottle के सामने the number of bottles. If it is not given, x. Now which type of variation? First you have to tell. So you will be writing it is a case of direct variation. Therefore this statement is important. Okay, therefore x by y is equal to k. For each and every word problem you have to write this statement. Now write x by y. In the first column it is 6 by 90 and here it is x by 225. Now 6 into 225 is equal to 90 into x. Therefore x is equal to 6 into 225 upon 90. Now the calculation, it is 6. How much za? 6 ones are 6 15s are 90. Now 15. So 3, you can tell 5, isn't it? 15 also you can try. 5 3s are 5 4s are 20. 2 remains. 5 5s are 25. 3 1s are 3 1s are 1 remains. 5s are. So x is equal to, you got 15. Now write the answer. How many water bottles can be bought? So 15 water bottles can be bought for rupees 225. So final answer is important. Okay. Now coming to example 4. A man deposited a sum of rupees 5,000 in a bank and earned an interest of rupees 600 in 2 years. And how much interest would a deposit of 8,000 earn in the same period, the rate of interest being the same? So rate of interest हमेशा सेम रहेगा. So ज़्यादा मनी डिपॉजिट किया, ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा. तो कौन सा वेरिएशन है? डायरेक्ट वेरिएशन. Now make the table, draw the table. Money deposited in rupees for 5,000, you got interest earned is 600. Now 8,000 rupees के लिए कितना इंटरेस्ट? सो नीचे का कॉलम में, सो यू हैव टू पुट 1. सो ऊपर का x है, नीचे का y. इसके लिए देखो एग्जाम्पल में आप लोगों को ये समझाने के लिए याद रखो, ऊपर का x है क्वांटिटी, नीचे का क्वांटिटी y, याद रखने का. सो ऊपर का आपको नहीं दिया है तो उधर x डालो जैसे इधर डाले, और नीचे का नहीं है तो इधर y डालो. So again first we will be writing the statement. It is a case of direct variation. Therefore formula x by y is equal to k. Now the first column, it is 5,000 upon 600 is equal to 8,000 upon y. That means 5,000 into y is equal to 600 into 8,000. Therefore y is equal to 600 into 8,000 upon 5,000. 3 zeros cut. 5 ones are 5 12s are 60 and this 0. Now 12 8s are is 96 and 1 0. So write the answer. How much interest? So interest earned is rupees 960. So please don't forget to write the units. रुपीस है तो रुपीस डालने का है, ठीक है. So we have completed the example 4. It is for a direct variation. Hope everyone understood up to here. Okay then, bye. Thank you.